Class, we're gonna learn about the life process. Food is called as nutrition. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Olympiad Academy Educator. In today's class, we're gonna learn about the life process in that particular concept about nutrition. Okay. See, life process is nothing but we are growing, we are breathing, we are excreting, all the metabolic activities that we are doing in our day-to-day life all comes under life process itself. The food that we eat, we digest, we breathe in, everything comes under life process. So in that one concept we're gonna learn completely in and out of it, that is about nutrition. So let us see how the nutrition happens in plants as well as animals. Okay, so let us see the definition of nutrition. What is nutrition? The process by which an organism obtains its food is called as nutrition. So what are the nutritions we can include in our day-to-day life food? Fats, vitamins, carbohydrates, proteins, minerals, many things we can include in our food as the nutrition. So now what exactly meaning of this is, for example, every day we are eating some rice items, idli, dosa, vada, chapatis, whatever the things we are eating. Each will include its own properties, that can be a protein, carbohydrates, vitamin and fats. Everything is required for our body for the growth and for our development. Got it? So that is about the nutrition. In nutrition we have two types, nutrition in plants and nutrition in animals. In biological terms, we say nutrition in plants as autotrophic nutrition or autotrophs, and nutrition in animals we call that as heterotrophic nutrition. For plants we call it as autotrophic nutrition, for animals we gonna call it as heterotrophic nutrition. Now, what exactly the meaning of autotrophic nutrition? The mode of nutrition in which an organism prepares its own food. Any organisms, if they are preparing their own food, it is considered to be autotrophic nutrition. Now tell me children, human being is autotrophic or heterotrophic? So many children will think that a funny way, we are also preparing now in home, kitchen we are preparing the food and all, so we are autotrophic. It's not like that. If you are preparing food in kitchen also, from where you are bringing the raw materials? Obviously from the plants. Okay, I am saying that the food items completely everything is prepared from the plants. That meaning I am saying preparing means not the food items which you prepare in kitchen. We belongs to heterotrophic nutrition. So in heterotrophic nutrition, let us see what exactly the definition of that. The mode of nutrition in which an organism cannot prepare its own food. So cannot prepare its own food means completely they will be depends on the plants or other animals like herbivorous, carnivorous and omnivorous. Herbivorous means the grass eating animals. Carnivorous means the flesh eating animals. Omnivorous. Some of the human beings are omnivorous. Reason? They eat both flesh as well as vegetables or the veggies. So this all comes under the types of heterotrophic nutrition. We have many types children. Okay. So in heterotrophic nutrition you can see we have saprotrophic, parasitic, holozoic. This is very important for your exam. We know that heterotrophic comes under animals where they never prepare their own food. They depends on the plants or other animals. That we know. That is herbivorous, omnivorous or carnivorous, whatever the types of animals. Under that process we have three types how they are taking in the nutrition. One is saprotrophic. So what exactly the saprotrophic sentence says is, organism obtain its food from decaying organic matter. So best example is, you can see in your home children, if you keep any bakery items like bread or a sweet for many days in a moisture places, you can see some boost will be formed on that surface. That is nothing but fungi. Meaning they will be just start eating up the nutritions from the decaying matter, not from the alive matter. Meaning alive means if the animal is alive, they will not eat. If they are dead, if they are just getting decayed, vegetables, peelings, whatever, the fruits and all, you can see it will undergo boost and all, right? That time this fungus will attack. So that is the meaning of saprotropic nutrition. So read the sentence again. Organisms obtain its food from decaying organic matter, the matter which is getting decaying. So that type of matters, the saprophytic nutritions will occur. Example, fungi. And the second one, parasitic nutrition. What is parasitic nutrition? Let us see the sentence. Organism derive its food from the body of other organism without killing it. So this is the opposite of saprophytic. These organisms will be living inside the body of another organism, but they will not kill them. Slowly they will extract the nutritions from that organisms. Example is roundworm. When we were kids also, some types of worms were there in our body. Okay, and even in our head also, some type of insects were there. Nowadays, because of the chemicals and because of our food habits, we cannot see this type of organisms. They never kill the other organisms, but they will extract the nutrients from the organisms. Example, roundworm and cuscuta. Got it? So saprophytic and parasitic, you got the difference between that. So from the decaying organic matter, it is saprotropic. And parasitic means which we gonna derive the food from other organisms without killing them. Finally, holozoic. Holozoic is very important because we belongs to holozoic type of nutrition. So let us see the sentence. What is holozoic nutrition? Organisms take the complex food material into its body. What is the meaning of complex food materials into our body is, let us think that your favorite food like masala dosa, idli, vada, whatever, you are going to get that. So you are going to break it and put it into your oral cavity or the buccal cavity. Directly can we swallow it? Is it possible? Not right. The complex food, with the help of the teeth, with the help of the tongue, we are going to grind it into simpler form, then we are going to swallow it with the help of esophagus. That is why we comes under holozoic type of nutrition. So these are the three type of nutritions under heterotropic. Now next we are going to learn about what are the raw materials required for autotropic nutrition, shall we? So now we learned about the heterotropic nutrition. Now let us learn about autotropic nutrition. What exactly meaning of autotropic nutrition? You already got to know the concept. Now, what are the required things for the plants to prepare the food? Tell me children, you already know, you are studying from your 6th grade, 7th grade, everything, you know the concepts. The raw materials required for the nutritions or for the plant for prepare their food is carbon dioxide, water, chlorophyll, sunlight. These are the 4 raw materials required for photosynthesis. I am seeing many of the children in 10th standard, they are memorizing the equation. Now you only said these 4 are the required things. Carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, chlorophyll are there here. No need to memorize in the left hand side. Tell me what are the raw materials required again? Carbon dioxide, water, in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight. Don't memorize it. Understood? Now, tell me, once I give all this to the plants, finally what plants will give for us? Food, right? In terms of vegetables, in terms of fruits, in terms of leaves, in terms of stems, whatever, it will be giving. What is the biology term for that? Glucose. What is the biology term? Glucose. That you can see in the right hand side. C6H12O6. And how we are breathing? Plant is using carbon dioxide, and what it is giving out? Oxygen. That is what we have written here, oxygen. Finally, Fruits will be as it is. It's a pulpy fruit. No, right? The fruits will contain water also inside it. Vegetable also contain water also inside it. Am I right? That is what we have in the right answer. Without memorizing, you can learn this equation. So just recall it again. Plant requires carbon dioxide, water in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight. What it's going to give after 3-4 months? Glucose, and for our breathing purpose, oxygen and the water. Got it? This is what the equation tells about. But in a 10th standard, if they ask for 3 marks, how are you going to write step by step? First process is called as absorption. Absorption of light energy by chlorophyll. The sunlight is there, right? That light is going to completely absorbed by the chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the pigment present in the plant, the green pigment present in the plant. That is going to absorb the light energy for the metabolic activities. Second step, conversion of light energy into chemical energy. Then only, right, we will get the food. When they are converting into chemical energy, the water molecules, what water molecules consist of? Hydrogen and oxygen. That gets split up separately as an hydrogen and oxygen. Finally, third one, reduction of carbon dioxide to carbohydrates. If carbon dioxide get reduced only, you are going to get the food item, that is carbohydrates. This is how you need to learn step by step in exam without memorizing any equations. So now let us see how nutrition happens in single which is made up of single cell. So many examples like amoeba, paramecium, leishmania, many are there. So let us take one example of an amoeba, children. So amoeba is made up of a single cell. So let us see how the nutrition happens in amoeba. So you can see the diagram. I have drawn an amoeba with nucleus and food vacuole which was outside the body. Finally, you can see with the help of pseudopodia structure, it is trying to engulf it. And finally, the food vacuole is formed with the help of digestive enzymes. The food particles entered, and finally, you can see the undigested food particles have been thrown out. So now, how to write this in the exam? What is the way of writing? See, you know the concept. How to write it? Please listen to the sentence carefully. The mode of nutrition in amoeba is known as holozoic nutrition. The complex food items we are taking in. What type of food items? The complex food items we are taking in. That is why it is considered as holozoic nutrition. First step, it involves the ingestion. What is the meaning of ingestions? Means the food particles trying to get inside the body with the help of pseudopodia structure. So what is ingestion? The food particles are trying to get inside the amoeba body with the help of pseudopodia structure. Next we have digestion. The food vacuoles are formed with the help of digestive enzyme. Inside that food vacuoles, the food particles will enter. That is digestion. Next, absorption. So the food particles all will get absorbed into the amoeba body. That process is called as absorption. Once absorption is done, the next process is assimilation. I've eaten the food, simply I should sleep. No, right? Once we eaten the food, what we have to do? We have to work out, we have to work. For that, what we need? Energy. The energy is being going to get by the help of assimilation process. As soon as you eat food, you should never sleep. The body will increase our weight. So we have to keep on workout. So we should keep on doing the workout, or we have to do something. We have to run or jog or whatever. And finally, it is digestion. So all the undigested food will be thrown out from the body of amoeba. Like this only you need to write in the exam step by step the nutrition in single-celled organism. This is all about the nutrition concept completely in your 10th class textbook. So if you have any doubts, if you have anything to me, you need to ask to me, you can comment in the comment section. Thank you.